There is nothing like a garden archway trellis to beautify your garden while offering your plants vertical support. And if you're fortunate enough to have access to cattle panels, they make a quick and easy trellis. Recently, a friend allowed me to video him building a simple garden arch for his mother-in-law using a cattle panel and a few 5-gallon buckets. This is Stephen from Short Season Garden, and I offer tips and tricks for gardening in any climate, but especially for short seasons like here in Zone 3B, Zone 4A in eastern Canada. We plan to use 6 buckets to support our archway, 3 per side. We lined up the buckets and used a straight edge and Sharpie to mark where the panel would be inserted. Then, while he used an angle grinder to make 2 4-inch slots in the top of each bucket to support the 4-foot by 16-foot cattle panel, I placed 4 bricks in the bottom of each bucket for weight. Of course, if you don't have access to an angle grinder, you can accomplish the same thing with a saw. Since I wanted to help with the project and not just be a cameraman, I had put my cameras on tripods and set them on time-lapse mode. While that freed me up to assist, it unfortunately affected the video quality. The easiest way to transport cattle panels on a pickup truck is rolled up and held together with a ratchet strap. Care must be taken when unfastening the roll, since the rolled steel is under tension and will want to spring. We worked the panel into the shape we wanted and then inserted it in the slots of the buckets. It took a little adjusting to get the buckets the correct distance apart and the panel bent into just the right shape. We soon discovered our first mistake, which was soon to be followed up by a second one. We realized that we needed 4 buckets per side. I went home and retrieved 2 extra buckets that had been sitting around for years. Once slots were cut into these buckets, our cattle panel fit perfectly. To secure the panel to the buckets, we planned to drill a hole in each end container and insert a zip tie through the hole to fasten the cattle panel in place. That's when we discovered our second error. The brittle buckets that I had brought from home could not handle all the cutting and drilling. Rather than interrupt the project again, we chose to continue by rearranging the existing buckets and replace the broken one later. Once all 4 corner buckets were securely zip-tied, my friend drilled a drain hole near the bottom of each bucket. It will be interesting to see if that provides enough drainage without holes in the bottoms of the buckets. Now all that remained was filling the containers with soil.
There's a few summer dance.
A real good soaking you give it?
Yeah, give them a real good soaking because that's fresh soil.
to make a fancy garden for you.
I guess it will be.
The beauty of this system, besides its simplicity and ease of construction, is that you can grow 8 different types of plants up the same arch. While cattle panels are not readily available in our part of Canada, this one was purchased at Tractor Supply in a nearby border community and imported into the country. I also have a video showing an easy garden trellis without using cattle panels, which I will link to this video. If you found the video helpful, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. You can also find me on Instagram or Facebook at Short Season Garden.